All right. Welcome, everybody. This is Brandon Ivy, Bitcoin Brandon from Los Angeles, California. I am not going to be long at all. I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your Friday. But I was doing crypto talk yesterday morning, and an aha moment just hit when we were discussing the charts, discussing what's going on in the crypto space. How long will we be in a bear market? When are the bulls coming back? When is Bitcoin going to go back up? And it hit me. It hit me thinking about this. If you understand the history of Bitcoin and crypto, and every single time that the critics say Bitcoin has crashed, if you look at all the points throughout the history of it, the crash is still higher than the previous one. First Bitcoin crash, it was about $20. Second Bitcoin crash was about $200. Third Bitcoin crash, it was down to $3,000. Fourth Bitcoin crash, it went to from 3,000, it went down to 30. No. This is the last one we're in right now. The next Bitcoin crash is 19. Actually, got down to $17,000 a coin. So what's the next crash going to be? Around the $60,000, $50,000 range? So what that means is this. Everything in the crypto was cyclical. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And the next bull run that takes place, in my opinion, is going to knock Bitcoin above $100,000 a coin. Some say it will go up to $250,000 a coin. And you know what's going to happen? It's going to correct. But the people in the media will say that it crashed. And you know where that new bottom's going to be? In my opinion, around $50,000 to $60,000 a coin will be the new bottom, the crash, the one they say Bitcoin is dead and gone. The average American family household of four makes around $40,000 a year. If the next crash, Bitcoin is still above $50,000, then the average person cannot afford, without going into debt, to own one entire Bitcoin. One statistic I've been saying since I came into this crypto space is that anybody that owns one whole Bitcoin, it will be a status symbol in the next 10 years. You will be a rare breed. With only 21 million ever in existence, there's 7 billion people on the planet. Not everybody can own a whole Bitcoin, and you have a whole one, you put yourself in the top echelon. In fact, if you only own a quarter of a Bitcoin, 25% of a Bitcoin, and you hold on to it, you never sell it, you will be in the top 1% of all asset holders in the world in the next 5 to 10 years. That means that Bitcoin right now is at $20,000. If you own $5,000 worth of a Bitcoin and you forget about it, don't sell it, sit on it, don't spend it, in the next 5 years, you're in the top 1%. Now, another statistic that I recently learned is that the Federal Reserve, every year, they keep track of the economic well-being of American citizens. They've been writing a report, I think, the last 12 or 13 years. This last year, for the first time ever, they included cryptocurrency in their report. And they found that 12% of all Americans are actively involved in crypto as some form of crypto holders or own a wallet. 12% of the American population. They said that more than 40% of the American population has heard of or knows somewhat what Bitcoin and crypto is, but 12% is active with it. Out of those 12%, 46% are earning more than $100,000 a year or more. So what that shows me is a couple of things. That the almost half of the people in crypto are on the higher income range, people that are already making some good money and they're looking towards the future. But it also means there's a whole bunch of people out there that have no idea that this is even going on. But I like those statistics. 46%, almost half of people in crypto are earning $100,000 a year or more. That means You should be involved in crypto. And when's the best time to get involved? Right now. This is the last time crypto will be affordable for most people. Not meaning that, yes, anybody can get in. If Bitcoin's at $250,000 a coin, you can still buy $5 worth of Bitcoin. That is true. But the ability to own a significant amount of Bitcoin, one whole Bitcoin, is going to be out of reach for most people. This is the last time. So now that you're armed with that information, the question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to still be sitting on the sidelines listening to guys like me? In your mind, I'm screaming the sky is falling. Or like Noah screaming that the flood is coming and nobody paid attention until the water started falling out of the sky. This is happening whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you understand it or not. Your opinion is irrelevant. It is not my job to convince you. It's my job to warn you and prepare you for what's coming, because it's happening. While most people still believe in the mighty $100 bill or dollar bills, that's what most people still believe, that that's king. Well, guess what I'm doing tomorrow morning? I'm going to be reading a white paper that's a proposal for the United States government to create the digital dollar. That means they're getting rid of this. One way or another, you're involved. But at least you have an opportunity at this point in time to decide how you're going to be involved. Will you be an active participant, or will you get run over by it? There is no third option. It's one or the other. But this is the last time that Bitcoin will be affordable for the most amount of people. My job is done. Now it's up to you. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Day 5 tonight of the 5-day People's Challenge is taking place. Even if you missed all 4 days, you know what we're going to talk about tonight? We're going to be talking about how to be successful with Bitcoin and crypto, setting short-term and long-term goals, figuring out what your passion is, and putting that in the crypto space one way or another. There's no right or wrong way. It's just what's the best way for you. So I'm going to be going over what options are that's available for you and how you can get involved with the ILCA community moving forward. How we can put money in your pocket. If you are sick and tired of jumping from crypto opportunity to crypto opportunity with promises of riches and compounding and 10% a day and blah, 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 and only to have the company get the rug pulled from under you. If you're tired of doing all that, then maybe it's time that you fall back on the top wealth generating principle when it comes to sales. Sell picks and shovels. You see, the gold rush, the people who made the most money wasn't the people who bought or who mined the gold. It was the people who sold them picks and shovels. The oil boom, the people who made the most money wasn't the people who struck black gold. It was the manufacturers creating the equipment that you need to extract that oil. In the crypto space, the people that make the most money in crypto is not going to be the people that's building a crypto portfolio. It's going to be those who are educating, selling the picks and shovels, and businesses that is taking advantage of blockchain technology. And that is what we're going to be covering tonight. And what I've created with the ILCA is the ability for you to be able to earn money so that you can be in that 46th percentile that the Federal Reserve talks about, making $100,000 a year or more. In fact, I will give you an exact number. What if I told you, what if I gave you the exact blueprint to be making more than $1 million a year? exact blueprint. That might be too high for you. What if I give you the exact blueprint between now and the end of the year that you have made $117,000 and you're at $4,400 a month? I'm giving you the exact number, $117,000 and more than $4,400 a month. The number is 100 people going through everything that ILCA has to offer by you sharing that with them. You share with 100 people who need crypto education, who's looking for a way to build their portfolio, to learn information, a plan B in the society where we got rampant inflation, high gas prices, wars and rumors of wars going on around the world, no more baby formula on the school shelves, political upheaval in the United States. We are experiencing things that we have never experienced in our lifetime happening right now. And it might be seem scary, especially when there are things that's happening outside of your control. But as Jim Rohn says, the goal is to build a financial wall around your house so large that nothing can penetrate it. Nothing can penetrate it. And if your goal is, or your mission is, oh, I'm going to do it by working a 9 to 5 job, I'm sorry to tell you, you're not going to make it. You've got to have a plan B. You've got to have a side gig. You've got to have thinking outside of the box of more ways of bringing resources into your home. So tonight, day 5 of the 5-day challenge. Tomorrow morning, I'm doing crypto talk, and it's going to be for everybody. And I'm going to read the white paper proposed for the United States digital dollar to get rid of money. And tomorrow night, I'm going to do a special live, and it will be for everybody. There's no cost to it, but you've got to register. You've got to register, ilcachallenge.com, and I will put that right here that you can see on the screen, ilcachallenge.com. And what I'm going to be covering is, oh, my mind went blank for just a quick second. Oh, yeah, the river of money. We're going to be talking about money. What is money? Most people work and slave all day for this and don't even know what it is. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great day, everybody. Bitcoin Brendan out. Bye-bye.